how would you keep tabs to know whether or not they rent the property? How is that strategy best used? How is it written into the contract? So really good question, Tina. And you will come across homeowners. Let me write some of these questions down. We're getting some killer questions here today from the group, so we can post those in the replay. Tina, when you're dealing with homeowners in the rent-to-own strategy, you should be targeting homeowners in the for sale by owner section, right? So these are people that have made the effort to go ahead and are actually marketing or selling their particular property, right? Some of them are very proactive. They want to be hands-on, and we're okay with that. I would rather have them on my side as opposed to working against us or quote-unquote competing. So here's how I would put an overzealous, overexcited homeowner, somebody that wants to, market and be hands-on. We'll encourage them to market the property, except to place our tracking phone number and email address so that we can screen the tenant buyers. So if you don't have access to a virtual assistant, you've now just converted the homeowner into a virtual assistant who will place ads on your behalf. It gives the homeowner a sense of control, a good feeling that they can be involved in the work process, and they just have the overall peace of mind that, hey, at least I know I'm placing some ads online. So even if these guys don't do anything, there should be some phone calls coming in because I have officially placed the ad, right? I also will, maybe keep in the back of my mind that this could be a homeowner who, may be so involved and hands-on that he'll want to take over the deal, or may have a hard time justifying or compensating us for our work. So I'll make sure that may come up as an issue and a deal breaker, something that could, bring things to a grinding halt. So in order to address that, indirectly, I'll continue to build rapport, communicate with them to make sure we have a good personal relationship, we got a good business relationship, we're following up, and I can gauge the temperature and see that if it's a genuine sincerity in them wanting to assist, or are they trying to pull something sneaky and cut everybody out of the deal. All right, so I'm aware, I'm addressing it, but I'm not approaching them trying to treat them like a suspect, if that makes sense, right? If you're not 100% sure you can move the property, then that is another strategy where you can demonstrate to the homeowner that, hey, look, you're trying to market the property yourself. We had advised you or made some recommendations on fair price points. Now, we tried marketing the property at $500,000. I told you it was worth $350. You knew it was worth $350. So we can either come to a price adjustment, or you can continue marketing it at $500,000, right? So it's a way for you to keep a lead in, working with you without moving on, trying to do business with somebody else. And they kind of beat themselves up. They learn firsthand, and we don't lose that relationship with that particular seller. Right? Tina, does that make sense? Right? But yes, I would definitely put them to work. We have members that do deals in markets virtually, and not only does the homeowner advertise the property online by placing ads, but they actually show the property as well. Right? So that's some of the things other investors are doing and is possible. Right? Now, is that a high priority seller? I'm still not sure. I'll put them to work. I'll develop the relationship to see if this seller starts to move up in priority, or if they start to try to do things their way and it's more counterproductive. So I may just want to distance myself, follow up from time to time. You just want to be there when they stumble and fall so you can help pick them back up and do business that way. So I hope that makes sense. At the end of the day, you always want to make sure you are proactively marketing the property, but that's some ways I would handle that. Do not worry about the typos. Not a problem. All right? How is it written in the contract? You can just put on there homeowner has the right, or both homeowner and the investor, or both the homeowner and XYZ company will be marketing the property in order to gain maximum exposure. And again, put a light spin to it. You know what, Mr. Homeowner, that is a great idea. Now we got my horsepower, we got your horsepower, and let's get this thing sold or get it exposed out in the marketplace. And again, some people are just really stubborn. No matter how much selling and pitching you'll do, they just want to try it their way, and the only time they'll come around to it is when they finally hit that particular roadblock, right? So at the very least, you'll develop that habit of following effectively with your particular leads.